Welcome back to what I have chosen to call a history of rock and roll in film and rock and roll. You may call it what you like. Now, we have a lot more to cover on the viewing of Metal Lords, and I just didn't feel like breaking it up into two smaller episodes to sort of finish it off, so I'm going to let this one run as it is for the most part, but I'm going to break it up toward the end with the rest of the Thrash Metal history chapter written by Joel McIver that I started on the last episode. But since I didn't do any background on the movie like I normally would do, and I usually do that because the movies I cover are a lot older and have a very troubled sort of history behind them when it comes to the creation or the financing, or at least if not troubled, then an interesting origin story connected to the music that they're covering. I wanted to point out that the writer of this movie is D.B. Weiss. D.B. Weiss is one of the two partnered creators of the HBO Game of Thrones adaptation. D.B. Weiss is the man that made that Fender guitar video happen with Scott Ian from Anthrax and Stormtroopers of Death and The Damned Things and Motor Sister, along with a fellow by the name of Tom Morello, who is in a band you may have heard of called Prophets of Rage, as well as Rage Against the Machine and Audio Slave, and a gentleman by the name of I Never Gain Weight or Grow Old, and I was the guitarist for Extreme, and am also an amazing solo artist. Yes, I'm speaking of Nuno Betancourt. He got them all together playing super rare Fender guitars built especially with different Game of Thrones houses in mind when it came to their construction and the inlays chosen, and they all jammed together on the Game of Thrones theme song. Da 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 da. Remember that? Remember you used to hear that song and you used to get excited because you're going to hear something and see something good. You'd see something acted well, and there'd be good writing and interesting characters, and you really gave a damn where that story was going. Ho ho ho, ho 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 ho. Pre-2018. What a time to be alive! And I say that because D.B. Weiss and Dan Benioff, I think if I remember the other guy's name correctly, you know, it was up to them to finish the last couple seasons without George R.R. Martin's input, and it blew big chunks. If you don't believe me, if you disagree, that's fine. Take it elsewhere. Or, no, take it to Twitter. At Rock Film Rock on Twitter to communicate with me about your love and devotion of the last couple seasons of Game of Thrones. Besides that fella, Mr. D.B. Weiss, I want to point out a couple of the stars. Now, it was driving me bonkers trying to figure out why I recognized the young person who plays the drums in this film. That's how they pronounce that word in Ireland, where I'll be going soon for the first time, so I'm trying to get, that exercised and ready. The feller's name is Jaden Martell. He played Bill Denbrough, young Bill Denbrough, in the adaptation of Stephen King's It a few years ago. So I definitely knew who he was, and it was bugging me the whole time I watched the movie, and now I can rest. But I was surprised to find out that I guess not the lead, who you would figure is the second lead, right? He hadn't done anything else. This is his breakout role. Adrian Greensmith. This is the main thing, the only thing I can see in his resume as an actor. So great for him. Knocked it out of the park. Awesome. Now, Isis Hainsworth, cellist and bassist in the Metal Lords band, she's had 16 credits as an actor already. The Diary of My Broken Vagina in 2019. A Midsummer Night's Dream, 2019. The Yearning, The Victim, Les Miserables. These are all TV shows and TV miniseries. Harlots, Wanderlust, In Plain Sight, Retribution. Lots of activity there in her bio. Something called Misbehavior, a TV series called Skint, and now she's working on what she did 2 episodes of Red Rose, a series, but now she's working on something called Catherine Called Birdie. She plays the part of Elise. That's how I hope it's pronounced. I'd hate to sound like a silly fool. And there we are. Background for the 3 main actors. I will unleash you back into the wild of our casual conversation about Metal Lords with one little admonition. Please don't judge me or my friends too harshly. Mostly, don't judge me at all. But, this is the part of the night where we get loopier. There are various reasons for that. There's points where my mouth is working faster than my brain, and I make comedic allusions or comedic references that I don't think land very well now that I'm scrolling through and hearing them. I believe there was a setup and a punchline in my brain, but my mouth didn't quite have it together. Such as when I talk about how I hang around high schools a lot now and observe things happening. It was funnier in my head. Maybe it's funny when you hear it, and it's very awkward for a second or two. For some reason, you get frustrated with all the casualness and the wackiness, and even though you've listened to the last one and you want to skip ahead to the rest of the thrash metal history that I read by Joel McIver, you can kind of aim for about the 2-hour mark, though I don't know why you would if you've been along for the ride so far, and that's your sort of kind of thing. Anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you for coming back. Here again are me and my friends. I don't know where we left off last time.
Oh, fuck yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
4, 3,
Yes.
2, 1, boom. And that chick's playing the fucking
The Leper Affinity. Why is he just copying the names of the things that he already has on a piece of paper?
Well, he likes.
Because that's the master list. He has to give it back. It's written in the cool handwriting.
Well, sure. I mean, and they don't know it. They don't have a photocopier in this age of technology.
No, they don't. They can't take photos with your telephone.
Maybe these kids are smart and they know that when you write something down, it is going to stay in your head longer.
Oh, life without music would be flat. By the way.
Shut up. You.
I mean, that's
douchebag.
what it said right there on the wall.
Be flat.
Yeah. I mean,
He gave the lady the list.
there you go.
See?
If they play Rata Mahata by Sepultura, I'll lose my mind. Oh, the Paris tapes. Yes. 1970. Super P-bass pickup sounding geezer Butler bass tone. Gonka, 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 gonka.
These drums still just crack me up.
With flat wound strings.
Can't stop. Those little baby cymbals.
I hate the baby cymbals so much.
I used to have little cymbals that came with like a band play set, and they had pink handles, and they looked just like that, but with pink handles. And they were little girls' playthings.
Dude, the Judas Priest footage. Also, appreciation for how classically good-looking the boys are, and they didn't do it with the girl. I do love that the gal is like more awkward-looking than them
Yeah.
visually. Oh, the Big Four. Anthrax.
Oh my God.
I love this fucking sequence.
Yep. You see the change in the wardrobe when he's getting pissed off. He's watching Slipknot. And she's grossed out. I love it. He's focusing. It's the focus. That's it.
He's interested.
Well,
You remember
gives a
figuring
fuck.
that out. Fuck, I gotta get this.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. It's that. Oh, I have to pay attention to this and like repeat it more times every day to get it right.
His earbud fell out there too, so we're not going to talk about that stuff.
Yeah. Cutting the sleeves off your shirt? Hell yeah, dude.
Oh,
Black
fuck,
Sabbath Volume
Volume
4.
4. Jesus.
As Henry Rollins has said, even as a singer who can't play an instrument, like, this will break your brain. Listening to Black Sabbath drums will fucking break your brain if you aren't prepared to count like Bill Ward.
Look at his cute little muscles.
Oh, you
Look
got
at-
the muscle
they're
shirt
so
today,
cute.
bud. Well, the muscles coming next week.
But I mean, like every fucking drummer I ever knew would do that shit.
Oh, absolutely.
Patting on his thighs. Yeah.
Having his feet. Yep.
Yep. Yep.
And I think there was just a piece of drumstick shrapnel on that snare too. That was kind of nice.
His hair's longer.
Yep.
And his
Yeah.
eyes.
See,
She's gonna acoustically play along.
chicks are metal.
And that's gonna totally be loud enough for him to hear, because it totally will.
Fuck yeah.
Or not.
This is one whole step.
She's flirting with him.
She's like, fucking get with it, dude. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I play an orchestra, dickhead. I can do the vocals and the bass line at the same time.
Because chicks are fucking metal.
But also, she got the delivery right.
Although most orchestra chicks or musicians, period, can't play from without looking at sheet music. I mean,
But
They're
marching band forces you to do it from memory.
yeah, for
And
sure.
she was she the one that like threw the fucking clarinet?
Yeah.
in the
Look at his shoulder move. Look at his shoulder move.
He's doing that.
Totally.
He's totally doing that shoulder move. Yeah.
And projection. These are two
Yeah.
of the most important
Dude.
tools in your communication
So fucking great.
toolbox. Enunciation is the way we shape the sounds that come out of our mouths.
Who put this beverage in front of me?
Dean
God damn it.
Swanson wants to see Hunter Sylvester.
Oh wait.
Oops.
Boo.
That was so fucked up.
Yeah.
That's right.
Only got suspended 2 weeks. Swanson wanted a month. But
Is he gonna do a side shave?
intervened.
Yeah, still, they're gone.
Way more badass.
Temps or anything.
Yeah, but when they do come back, they're totally gonna ass rape me for getting them suspended in the first place.
Getting them suspended, it's their fault. They defaced your hair.
I flicked them in the chops first.
Okay, well, at Claymos'
And a-
party, they pushed you into the speaker in front of everybody. They started it.
Old
Yeah,
school
I
Slayer
don't think
shirt,
your
show no
average
mercy.
suburban
Yeah.
Nazi
Logo.
shitbag is gonna see it that way.
This is also when he comes out as bisexual because that's what side shaves mean.
No, it means you're Skrillex,
Cool. Yeah.
who was a thing back
Yeah,
20 years
like
ago.
Jason Newsted from Metallica, the bass player.
The bass player.
Fucking new.
Right, the one who got fired.
Fucking. I wanted to have my sides shaved, and I realized my hair was too thin to do that, so I couldn't.
The
Wait.
school mascot.
It's more Viking than you said.
No, not like the school
He's
mascot. That's like
some
the school
shit,
mascot
like-
than anything on earth. More like a baby's
They-
dick than the school
they
mascot.
know.
If a baby's dick
Great.
glimpse on a baby dick,
I-
then my hair would be more like.
He's in like everything, by the way. I looked
the
it-
actor that plays
Yeah,
his dad?
Yeah.
I cheated. I looked it up. He's just in everything.
Don't fuck
Flanged,
around.
a little flanged bass.
Fuck around and found out, Bagheera. What would Satan do?
He'd come to bass tryouts after school today.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Nobody's coming to.
You know why?
And the
Fucking bass players.
the seaweed like color scheme. on
We
the
have to talk
lockers.
about that.
What's that?
Talk about it.
Yeah.
There's a better shot of it.
I think he looks so much cooler with a side shave, personally.
I agree.
Agree.
Also, prominent PV logo on the monitor.
Uh,
Oh damn.
Sorry I'm so late. Glad you guys are still here.
No problem. No, yeah.
dude, look at that fucking thing.
So,
That's seen some days.
what do you know?
Well, how about you guys start playing, and I'll work my way in.
Cool.
Metal up your ass, old school Metallica shirt. Very
I
nice.
thought you got the thing that
I got through Metallica, Judas Priest. I'm in the middle of Slayer right now, and I'm having a little bit of trouble.
Okay. Let's try For Whom the Bell Tolls. Okay, you got it.
The perfect thing that starts.
Oh,
with the
South of Heaven t-shirt. I'm gonna buy that tonight when I get home. Or tomorrow when I get home. Metallica's getting paid. Metallica's getting paid for this.
bass. Why are they playing the bass part on guitar?
Because you don't know any better, you dumb Netflix viewer.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry.
Because you're dumb. Oh, he sucks. Oh, he's on drugs.
All right, man. That was cool. Let's try playing the song. And then we can see how we vibe together as a band. And then we'll work on all the stage elements later.
I feel like I've had this conversation
God.
with a
I feel
bass
like-
player
I-
before.
I
Just
feel like this has
play
been
the
an
song.
audition.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is too fucking real. This is too sad and too real.
Oh my god.
he's
This
CC
is-
Bill.
Oh
this
my
is-
god, he even unplugged himself.
He's CC
I know
Bill.
him.
Fuck yeah.
So wait, I was gonna say Tommy Lee, but if he didn't know he was a drummer and tried to play bass instead.
It's so
Wow.
Oh, my sugar t-shirt.
You can't play waves and it's not working.
You know, we don't need a bass player to beat those two. Just
Like
keep it us two.
Metallica's best album had no bass player. It's called And Justice for All.
yeah, it's fine. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
No, here, check this out.
It's gonna be fine.
It's just two guys.
I love how his voice just like shrinks away from the mix. This is so much. This is so. Oh no. Oh no. What happened to his fucking car?
Oh.
Boo.
Ew. He took an amber turd. You're welcome.
Well done.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't feel like a good time to tell Hunter that I don't want to be in a band that sounds like people being tortured. But I think it's time for him to
Oh,
seriously
hey, buddy.
consider the only good option we have. No, it's a great option. It is time to speak truth to power.
Also,
We have
that he forces him to
2
listen to a
weeks
band
until
that's
we're ready to
so
go 2 days.
dissonant.
It's nothing personal, Emily. It's just you're not consistent with the image we're trying to project.
What?
Like I told Kevin.
Oh, power play.
Is it because she's a girl?
No.
King.
Liar.
What about Joan Jett? Doesn't she rock?
What about the Runaways?
That's Joan Jett.
Okay. Well, there's Lita Ford.
That's the
And
Runaways.
there's what's her
Kevin.
What's the one with the song? You know what I'm talking about?
Kevin. We are a metal band. We are not an indie metal band. We are not an alt metal band. We are not a sort of metal band. We are a metal band. And for us to have a cello player instead of a bass player would be completely gay.
Whoa. Okay.
Grinder.
Side shave boy.
Did they cut?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fine.
All that in context.
Yeah.
Gay?
No, that in
Our
context.
band is called Skullfucker. Skullfucker. You named it that to impress girls? What kind of divergence in a band called Skullfucker?
Dude.
I'm on a Mars.
I'm on a Marth. I just saw that. Yeah.
She didn't know.
So fucking epic.
She looks like this TikToker who has Tourette's and is hilarious. She looks just like her.
Hey, I
It's probably her.
wanted to
He probably is.
apologize again for Hunter.
It might be.
So rude and that stuff you said.
It's okay.
I mean, that would explain the lobbing the clarinet.
Right?
I mean,
I know, it's so
And screaming fuck. It might be.
I was talking about
yeah.
that stuff he said about girl cello players in a metal band being gay.
Alright, sorry.
First of all, that's a totally messed up thing to say.
Well, maybe he's right.
No, he's not, and you're not.
Are we talking gayness or heavy metal or virginity?
All of them, I think. They seem related.
Also,
They seem related.
Right?
Gay? I don't think
she
so.
wants a way out. Just like he wanted a way out about half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Like, don't involve. No, it's okay. I don't want to be involved.
Yes, definitely.
Do you want to? Do you want to not be?
Yes. Do you?
You know what Temple Solel is?
Uncle Evie? Yeah.
Will you meet me in the car part in a half hour? Oh, and can you bring thingies for your thingy?
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Wait a minute.
Thingies for your thingy.
Well, your father should be back from the shop around 8, and then we.
This has got to be a miscommunication.
No.
Oh, dude, check out that sweet ass fucking band.
She drives
You
the.
know it. I know you know it.
Brian knows it.
I know it.
Is this a fucking Rush song?
No.
No. Ah.
It got past me too.
Okay. So we better Shazam this.
It's D.
What's that?
Randy Rhoads. D.
It's D. Oh, you son of a bitch. Like, let's fuck!
I like how the license plates are generic enough where that doesn't even have a state on it.
It might be Canadian.
I know.
We said 6:15. It is now 8.
Well, something came up.
What? What came up?
My cat.
Nothing.
I thought it was something. You said it was something.
Well, I was wrong. It was nothing.
I can imagine
Sup,
something
buddy?
being more important than a band practice. Actually, I can't. But I definitely can't see how nothing could be more important.
Dan Tyson, you son of a bitch.
Nothing is more important.
I fucking
Nothing
like.
isn't more important. What I mean
I
is,
don't need Abbott and Costello from you, okay? I need a drummer. A real drummer. Metal is commitment, Kevin. It's dedication. Sacrifice, mortification of the flesh, and all that shit. It's serious. And if you're not gonna be, if you're gonna be all girls with cellos showing up whenever I feel like it, then this isn't gonna work. And we're not gonna win.
Girls with fellas showing up whenever I
be a loser for the rest of your life.
I did make up a fake band name called Mortificationer once, and he said mortification, I believe, during that tirade. Oh,
What is he playing to? Like
a loop. It's a loop on his Boss loop station of a.
but he's not playing with it.
No, he's not. He's terrible. Oh man.
Kid can play, by the way. Obviously, Kid can play.
Clearly,
right?
Yeah.
The actor can. I mean, he's got a little. He's got some.
No,
chops.
that actor's not fucking around at all. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he can actually play.
Where did you learn how to play?
Your
I don't
dick,
know. My friend just gave
Your
me
mom?
the songs,
pants.
and I practice them. I'm not, a real drummer or anything.
Are you fucking high? That was intense.
Yeah.
Have you got a minute?
I've got 8/64.
Oh, Jesus.
This is so
Are they
fucked
all
up.
like this? Just pretty much the same beat all the way through.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
She's so psyched to have us play. But Ray's not getting out of rehab for another month. and
Oh no.
we're tired
Like,
of playing with
if you started with metal and then you heard pop, you're like,
I'd like to, but
is the drummer dead?
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Why?
Somebody wake
Right.
him up.
When you're like, when's the drummer show up? Is this a placeholder for when things happen
play, man.
in a
Right.
real
Right,
band?
when the real drum.
10 minutes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, he's-
So you're saying the drummer doesn't want to just boom cack through the entire thing?
Right.
Boom
Right.
boom cack.
what do you think about it?
I feel
Dude, they're totally picking him up for a gig. This is fucking great.
So don't think too long.
He's such a victim now. He's been a victim this whole time.
Oh, fuck, it's great.
But then he gets laid finally, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a human being."
Yeah.
You blinked.
I blunk.
You blink.
Oh,
3 out of 5.
it's so adorable.
I'm pretty
I
sure
really,
that
I really
it's
fancy her wallpaper.
Those are meds.
Happy pills.
Don't you need more?
No, I have you now.
That's how it works.
You're my happy pills.
Yeah. Attention, everybody. If you fall in love, you should stop taking your happy pills. That's a great idea.
It's a really good idea.
Do what the voices say for a change.
Do what the voices
like-
say.
She's like, "My prescription is ended. From now on, I fuck you."
It's just lie like this. I like it. Makes me feel smushed.
Which is the thing.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
totally a thing.
On the field, when I first saw you. Did it too.
And I saw you lawn dart that clarinet. It was fucking majestic.
Yell at people.
I mean, clarinets are long, black, and hard. I like what you did with it.
Feels good to me. Not want to throw stuff and yell at people.
He's just telling her stuff. Shut up.
She said it. You're my happy bill.
Oh, man.
Oh, fuck. She had a flamingo on her nightstand there, by the way.
Yeah, well, Bagheera.
Last time I had a flamingo on my nightstand,
It's only a wedding.
crazy stuff happened.
Look, you've got to understand something. Kevin, we don't fit in. If you could try as hard as you want, you could get yourself a girlfriend. Or whatever, but you're still not going to fit in.
She doesn't fit in either. Why can't we all not fit in together?
Okay, well, we're not talking about that right now. I don't even want to go there right now. We're talking
Let's
about...
all go be different together.
Yeah.
I'm a founding member of Skullfucker, and I say no Yokos.
You said fuck.
We are
No,
both founding
Yokos.
members of Skullfucker.
No, Yoko.
We're founding than you. I write our songs. I bought our equipment. I'm the one designing our Facebook page. I do our Facebook page. I'm the founding member.
I don't know what your experience has been outside of bands with me, but
Yeah.
like,
No,
is
you can't just
everybody,
declare any
I've had
conversation. You don't
conversations
have that
solely
authority.
fucking time. Like,
Yes.
Yep.
Fine. End of conversation.
and he's not the hero. Like, he's
No.
not right.
No.
I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying that, like, he's wrong about everything.
But
Except a few things.
that's most teenage characters in shows like this. It's like
and projected.
it's uncomfortable to watch them being themselves,
And now
and to judge yourself based on what you see.
Oh, this fucking thing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I showed up to class with a guitar on multiple occasions.
Of course you did.
God damn it, Dan Tyson.
And
Not unbecoming men that strove with God.
wait.
This is
what's
a dream sequence because there's a Marshall stack with a rack in the
Tennyson's
classroom.
Ulysses. You might know it from your English class.
Wait.
Oh, I'm that guy.
About metal.
Motorhead.
And what's the deal with that input jack?
It's an output jack, you simpleton. It puts out signal, not in.
For fuck's sake.
Don't you know your jacks?
God damn
But
it.
it's the right angle on the upper horn, on the back of the upper horn.
Yeah,
That's what's
you're right. He's got a.
Metal. That Kon-Tiki guy.
Pantera, Cowboys from Hell.
Oh, yes. Okay, wait.
Pause.
All right, yeah.
This was the thing. You guys have to tell me what each of these riffs are because I didn't recognize them.
Oh, okay.
You didn't?
This thing. Go back to the beginning of the scene.
Okay.
And just give me the list.
We were kind of yelling over what he was saying, so.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. Beauty. Way to go. Good one. Good job.
Good one,
I'm
Jackie.
proud of
Oh
you,
my
Jackie.
God, Jackie, you're so
I'm proud
crazy
of
with
you.
that.
Fucking
Perfect.
Fine. End of
Super
conversation.
proud of
So, okay, they're driving the car.
Driving the car.
Uh,
Doing some stuff and things.
We can talk about the rack too if you. Good shot.
Yeah. So is this not a dream sequence?
It is not a dream sequence.
Oh
the
fuck!
best
So he
part
has
about
a
it.
whole Marshall fucking stack in the classroom for no good reason.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you get the wide shot of it. He wheeled it in. Like he clearly wheeled it in.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
okay.
it's got wheels underneath it. I saw
Okay,
that.
he's
Yeah.
wheeling it in
He's
now.
got a furniture mover. Like he
Yeah.
brought that. I used to do that. I would bring my hand.
Would you close caption this part?
Okay, just a second.
Wait, we need to hear
No,
the
it's
riffs.
well, yeah.
Aren't we
No,
supposed
that
to be
is-
listening to the riffs?
But yeah, but I want to hear how he introduces them. But also, your
Simplified Chinese for me, please.
death closes all.
But something ere the end.
Ere the end.
Work of noble
Note
may yet be done.
may yet be done.
Not unbecoming men that
Strove with gods.
Jesus, that rack. Holy fuck.
Tennyson's Ulysses. You might know it from your English class.
Also, metal nerd
This
shit.
speech is about metal.
This speech is about metal. So this is
That.
Ace of Spades by Motorhead.
Yeah.
Metal is about what Ulysses was about. Striving with gods. Striking out for unknown territory.
Okay, next riff.
People that crossed the Bering Strait 12,000 years ago.
Metallica 1.
Metallica 1, yep.
Metal.
Okay.
Tiki guy.
Pantera's
Pantera's Cowboys from Hell. Yeah.
And I've read
Seymour Duncan pickups.
And I've read Kon-Tiki too. It's a
People on the
stupid book.
Mayflower. Would have been metal if it weren't for all the Jesus crap. What did he do? Huh? Dante.
Dante. Oh, fuck yeah.
Ulysses got together the baddest ass crew he could find, and then he sailed off beyond the Pillars of Hercules. And then he was drowned. And
Look at that
pulled
fucking rack.
right down to hell.
Master Puppets.
What is it?
Master Puppets. Yeah.
Oh, my.
Even the closed captions knew that one.
Only the ninth circle. So, achieving your dreams with fellow badasses. Going to hell if you have to.
Love it.
Oh, that sounds great, right? But it wasn't so easy for Ulysses. See, He had Penelope, Mrs. Ulysses, keeping him down.
Yoko reference.
Fucking
Stay
Yoko.
home.
Stay-
Be king.
Big king.
Go to work
Every day.
He wasted decades of his life on that shit. Stop that. But one day,
Don't know.
Ulysses decided he was finished with his woman.
Hunter, that's enough.
It was inevitable. Sooner or later, the metal inside him was bound to rise up and crush whatever stood in its path. You're fucking crazy.
I will fucking kill you.
Yeah! Not the guitar.
That was inappropriate.
I completely agree.
I'm talking about you.
Wait, what?
Something you've learned.
I have the beholder patch.
Interactions with the vicious morons like Skip Hoffman. How to torment people weaker than you.
Look, I've got some personal issues with
I
her,
could
but
give a
that's...
shit about your personal issues with that poor girl. You're going to write down exactly what you did. If Miss Johnson corroborates your account, I will include it in the disciplinary notice I send to your father. If she doesn't, I will suspend you.
Bitch.
Dude.
Write a metal song about that.
Fuck yeah, put it on a t-shirt.
I hate all the guys that wear t-shirts I like are always the bad guys. By the way, I'm also annoyed that like Rita Haney might have gotten paid for him playing that Cowboys from Hell riff.
Your friend's a massive
Yeah.
dick.
What the fuck? The fuck you doing? You are afraid of
I'm sorry.
and instead of
No,
showing it like
that's
I
it.
do, you treat everybody like shit and you make
I'm no. Go back.
great things.
What's that? I paused it.
Go back to the wide shot of the whole hallway.
That's a great shot. It's such a good shot. Tension.
God damn it.
All right.
This thing rewinds fast. Fuck you, Netflix.
Is that thing? We love you, Sasha Grey.
Oh, let's keep an eye out for that. We love you, Sasha.
Sasha Grey always hard. Like that wide shot of the two floors.
Who's Sasha Grey?
You see it? It's,
No.
it's the wide shot, like right when he slams him up against the door.
Oh,
We're not there yet.
We're
We're
not.
not-
Hang on. Hang
Just a
on.
second.
Your friend's a massive dick.
Your friend's a massive dog.
Oh yeah, after that.
Oh,
Strive for
strive for excellence.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There.
There it is. Okay.
Sasha Grey. Something.
We have to get up.
In
I have
our
to
heart.
Get up.
Sasha Grey in our heart. is
No,
what
no.
it says.
So
I'm gonna get up and
fucking-
look.
Like, and they put that up there for some reason. Like
Hang
that's
on.
not a.
Who is Sasha?
That's not, I don't know. Does it make sense to you guys?
No. But
Okay.
high school stuff doesn't make sense to me most times when I'm in high school. I go to them a lot and I observe children doing their things in the hallways, and I keep seeing a lot of banners that don't make sense to me. It makes me really fucking turned on and angry at the same time.
But I mean, you know, the production designer, like every single thing in this shot is on purpose, right?
It must
Oh,
mean
sure.
something. It has to be a reference to someone they know. It has
And
to
it's
be.
dead center of the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it is, Dan?
I think it's a porn star reference, but I don't understand. I don't get why.
'Cause
Like,
Why is the C
that
crossed
name.
out on Sasha?
So I
porn
believe
star's name
I
doesn't
believe
have
you
a
if
C.
it's a porn star reference.
Then
for
it
sure.
probably is. God.
Anyway,
Some production designer that went to the AVN Awards was like, I'm gonna totally hang out with Sasha Grey after this because I put this in the fucking Netflix show.
totally, absolutely. There's no way that's on set. That's
No,
not
every bit of set dressing on shows like this is a reference to something.
right. Absolutely.
There was a whole fucking show, and I don't know if it was Winona Earp or something else that I couldn't watch more than a half an episode of, but I was skimming through the names of the episodes, and it was like season 2 of the show, and they just named every episode after a Soundgarden song title.
Oh,
It was the laziest thing in the fucking world. Like, it was so insulting to me to see it. Like, and it was funny because there was 2 TV shows on sci-fi channels on cable at the same time. Whether it was like you could watch it on Hulu or you could watch it on Amazon or whatever the fuck it was, that had like a badass, dark-haired woman fighting supernatural forces with a 6-gun. And they were total ripoffs of each other. And God damn it, I wish I knew which one it was. But I'm glad I don't. But it just, Jesus Christ, like it was like, oh, New Damage, Holy Water, Burden in My Hand. Like, I'm like, what are you? Holy fuck, these are references from 1993.
Yeah.
Okay, it's old enough. I get it. But like, at least in the era of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the first and second seasons had an episode called Killed by Death, which is a Motorhead reference, and Dead Man's Party, which is an Oingo Boingo reference.
Yeah.
And that
Right.
was it. They were like, hey, let's not be too fucking obvious. Let's be a little cheeky, but not too cheeky, you know.
That show, Courtney Cox show,
Cougar Town?
Yes. Cougar Town, all the episodes are Tom Petty songs.
Oh. So it's
Now,
like,
now that's a
Won't Back Down, like Wildflower, Run Down a Dream, fucking Breakdown.
Yep. You just named basically the first half of the first season.
And when I joined your band, you gave me a thumb drive of those episodes, and I never got around to watching them, and I'm really sorry about that. It was like you gave me like, no, here's every episode of Better Off Ted and every episode of Cougar Town.
Better Off Ted is so good.
And also, here's every episode of Californication. Get back to me. And I was like, "Fuck! I just joined this band. I'm busy rewatching Deadwood right now." What are you looking up, Brian?
I was looking at the Sasha Grey, who's currently. So that
Are you looking
name,
at porn right here in front of all of us?
The name, the spelling of it is actually in line with where she derived it from. So Sasha spelled that way is a person from Cam FDM.
Oh,
and the Gray part of the name came from Oscar Wilde's novel, The Picture of
Dorian Gray.
Yeah,
right.
So it's probably a backwards kind of reference to her, as I'm guessing what's going on.
And
there.
the gray is gray, right, on the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's most likely about her.
Lackly.
Lackly.
All right, you ready to re-engage?
Yes.
All right. Sorry for the detour.
Fucking word.
Oh, this
I
shit
don't
is...
even know what we're doing.
Dude, we're not even
anymore.
halfway through, and they're finally getting to the peak of the conflict. Okay, here we go.
Are you at 5235?
Wait, so we're at
52-43.
52-43. Ready?
Do it.
All right.
Confrontation.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Pea soup green lockers.
Fuck yeah, they are.
You make them hate you. Great. They leave you alone and leave me alone. Both of us are alone. Mission accomplished. No, shut up. You need me a lot more than I need you.
Fuck yeah, you're right. Yes.
Without me, all of your dumb fantasies disappear. But without you, I might actually live a real life.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're a skullfucker, you guys.
Yep.
Fucking skullfucker.
Bro.
We're skullfucker.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you made up a thing. You made up a thing that I can't be part of.
I mean, who doesn't enjoy fucking a
And
wacko
Rock of
girlfriend?
Ages.
It's Hunter's fault.
Yeah, but I never would have lost it like that if I hadn't stopped thinking.
It was not your fault.
Oh, he's such a good guy.
I'm not mad. didn't do anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with you.
There is.
Yeah.
Concentration of serotonin in my synapses is too low.
Right.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, but there's something more wrong.
Agreed.
That! Yes! There's something more wrong with everybody else. Yes, there's absolutely that.
Like this.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Everybody else didn't make me like this. Hunter didn't make me like this.
Yeah, you did.
Parents love me.
Oof.
They try as hard as they can. Not their fault.
You're not anybody's fault. You're not a fault.
I don't believe him.
There may be something wrong with you, but
Sure, there is.
you're perfect.
Now get back on your meds, idiot. Jesus Christ.
You ever get angry?
Sometimes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I honestly love the way they handle her and this kid,
Yep.
and like it's surprising. This movie is surprising.
The wide-ranging spectrum that they address is very admirable.
It's because people treat you like you're invisible. Like you're not even there. Like you're nothing. But you're more than that. You're better than that. You're not nothing. You're something. You're somebody.
I'm Robbie.
Fuck yeah, you are.
Fuck yeah, you are.
We're done taking shit, you and me.
Yeah, but for real, isn't that what metal does for everybody?
Totally.
Yes,
Yes.
that's the whole thing.
We're
I'm Robbie.
done taking shit.
I'm Robbie. Fuck yeah, you are. That's
Fuck
what metal.
yeah, you are.
You know? I don't know. I thought that was the whole point. Maybe I'm doing it wrong.
No, that's what I love about this movie. Like, all of it. And
Dude, your pants are doing it wrong.
Right. Pants are definitely
We
doing
are
it wrong.
upping the ante now.
Oh, fuck.
I think this is why this movie probably will be overlooked. Because this looks too much like the fucking younger
Holy
Culkin,
fuck.
Culkin brother movie about black metal in Norway.
Yeah.
What was the one
Lords
that-
of Acid.
Was it?
it's got
Lord,
the same name. It's the metal.
Yeah.
Lords of Metal.
Sorry, you're just a little late with the whole parenting thing.
Get back inside! Don't bring another nurse!
Yeah. You don't buy your kid a fucking Dodge Charger and then expect them to go back inside when you say so.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the Harold and Kumar Christmas special?
I have not. I saw the first two.
That's where I know that guy from.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Like, he's not a stand-up comic, but he's a guy that shows up in
He's in everything.
a lot of comedy movies.
It's Brett something.
And the license plates in this movie are dangerously close to being New York, but it doesn't say New York anywhere on them. So it's
Yeah.
ambiguous, and it could be anything.
Oh, this is so gross. Oh, this is disgusting. I'm so... Oh, he's
Yes.
fucking throwing down. Yep.
We should totally cover this song with that double bass like that. That
That
makes
is
it
the correct-
cool.
Yes.
That would be a good porn jam song right there.
Oh, for sure.
All right. We're just gonna talk about. Well, we'll let this go. Then we'll talk about how now that he's playing music, the cute blonde's winking at him.
Yeah.
Bunch of runkers in there. I'm going in. Where are you going? The hell out of here. Who are you to stop a man who strives with gods?
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
You killed that shit. We never sounded anything like that before. I want you to know, man, if you want to play with us at the Battle of the Band.
By the way, Lords of Chaos is the
Look,
movie
thank you.
I'm thinking of.
There you go.
Lords of Chaos. That is still the creepiest movie I've ever seen to this date.
I know the real story. I haven't watched the film. That's how fucking far behind I am.
Yeah, yes.
That he ate his band members' brains after he murdered him.
Yeah.
I learned the real story after having watched the film.
Yeah.
But I will say, as far as gore in movies go, that's the only one to ever make me really turn away.
Dude. And you ask me on a regular basis to send you like disturbing stuff.
I do.
In horror movies, and I don't have it.
And
like,
that is still the one to top.
Yeah. Forfeit the township. Oh dear.
This is the last straw. No, wait, no. This is the last straw. Right there.
$13,500 at Guitar Center.
You remember when you guys were like, look at all those Guitar Center bags, and it was like two.
Wellness center.
He's got to
Oh,
go to
dear.
rehab. Dad, I'm not on drugs. I'm just on metal.
It's a different thing.
I'm so happy you just said that.
I know
Oh,
you
fuck.
are. I know you are.
Oh, butts.
Hi, young people with butts. Oh, heavens to Betsy.
Some more butts. Oh, is that his girlfriend?
No, he doesn't. Well, his girlfriend's not
His
there, which is the problem. Like he's this
Right.
blonde.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How many play drums for one gig? There's a hot blonde in a fucking hot tub.
Yeah, it's
But he's also Harry Potter, so he's got that history.
Right.
boo.
I mean, I literally my life. This is fucking.
Yeah.
I just my whole.
I feel like we've had this conversation at the Central before.
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet. Oh, gross. Oh, god damn it. It's so gross. Oh.
Don't look away, Jay Smith.
I can't even see you.
Yeah, well, I don't even know your name.
It's Kevin.
Kendall.
Of course, her name is something stupid like Kendall. Ugh.
Yeah.
I was thinking the same thing about his name.
Kevin?
Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin?
Don't look away.
Fucking cats. There we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
There we go.
Dude, of course Tom Morello's the guy.
There we
Tom
go.
Morello's the angel.
Oh,
Wait a
no.
She's making her desires known. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, no.
A year ago, I didn't even know who most of these guys were. But now,
Oh, fuck.
After abolishing it, but some really good points.
Rob Alford. Fuck.
Wait.
I follow him on Instagram, and he posts a lot of pictures of his cat.
Yeah!
Fuck yeah, Rob Halford.
I have to go.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, Kevin. Good
Well-
job, Kevin.
Good job, Kevin.
I'm proud of you, Kevin. I'm really proud of you. Listen to Rob Halford, buddy.
Thank you, Rob Halford.
Yes.
Oh fuck yeah! Oh Jesus Christ! Somewhere I have that.
Oh my heart.
I mean,
Oh
can
my
we,
heart.
can we,
Yes.
we got to talk
Wait.
about that for a second.
So wait a minute. The Metallica and Justice for All
Tab book
she's looking at, I totally own.
Totes.
I probably still have it somewhere.
Jay had it. Didn't you have it, Jay?
I have it from a kid in high school. They traded some other guitar magazine for, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
It was the first tab book I ever bought.
Okay. So I'm a little high
Yeah.
watching this movie alone
Right.
and thinking, holy shit, how am I not watching this with you guys before we get to the fucking blonde in a hot
tub.
I get to that scene and I'm like, God damn it, this is my fucking life, right? Like, make the right choice. Don't pick the fucking blonde chick. Like don't fucking. And then fucking Scott Ian shows up. My brain just blows all over the fucking room, dude. I'm yelling. I'm in here yelling. How the fuck is Jay Smith not watching this fucking movie? I couldn't believe
The
it.
fact that Tom Morello is the angel on the shoulder and Scott Ian's like, yeah, dude, fucking get it.
Yeah.
I mean, arguably, Rob's an angel as well.
He is. No, he is. Because that was the first part was like, oh, it's between the two of them. And then
Yeah.
Kirk Hammett shows
Kirk
up.
Hammett shows
The
up and
whole
goes,
panel.
Kirk Hammett's like, hey, go with your feelings, man, because that's
Yeah.
who he is.
Yeah.
And then Rob Halford, the metal god, shows up and says,
Fucking Rob Albert.
Don't be a dick.
don't be a dick, Kevin.
That's fucking Rob Halford. And he listened to Rob Halford. You know why he did? Because he's fucking smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if Rob
Thank you,
Halford,
Rob Albert.
Oh,
if Rob Halford told me something, I'd listen to it.
yeah.
Because it's fucking Rob Halford.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I was in tears. I was just like, oh my fucking God, with this scene.
And
It was
you know the producers of this made that happen. Like, I'm going to have to look this up later and find out who actually put up the financing for this, you know.
Oh, yeah.
well, it's so, I mean, I don't know the real story, but Morello did all the music coordination and he's got an executive producer credit.
Okay.
So Tom Morello made those phone calls. No, that's who called Hammett.
Yeah.
And I think it's also one of the two guys. It's not Dennett. It's one of the two guys from Game of Thrones.
That put up the money for it?
Yeah, the guy that got Morello and Nuno Betancourt and Scott Ian to do the Fender guitar video with him.
Yeah.
A few years ago. They all played Fender guitars that had like the different houses from Game of Thrones like burned into the wood.
That's right.
It's Daniel Dennett.
Yeah.
No, sorry, no. Daniel Dennett is a sorry. He's like he's one of the four horsemen of the Sam Harris, Richard Dawkins, Christopher Hitchens, Daniel Dennett variety. I forget. Daniel. All right, I won't waste anyone's time. There's two guys that produced Game of Thrones, and
Yeah.
one of them is a metal nerd.
Yeah. Yeah. That would make sense.
Yeah.
And it would also make sense that Tom Morello had something to do with this with the musical direction and that sort of thing. And like you could tell. I mean, like somebody like that, and like you know damn well like Scott Ian and like Kirk Hammett and fucking Rob Halford had some say in that shit too, because they're like, hey, we're gonna have you in this movie. And by the way, if you were gonna say some shit about some stuff, what would you think about this idea for these bands and these references?
Yeah.
I mean, you know they fucking did.
Absolutely.
Because there's no one that's writing shit right now is smart enough to do that like this.
Exactly. And that's my love for this movie is like the integrity holds up, you know, like you can see authenticity. I mean, so far, right? There isn't much exaggerated.
No.
Except how the kid picks up the drums. Like that may be the only shortcut that I can really tell. I mean, he's obviously supposed to be a parody.
Right.
But a prodigy. But like, other than that, like it's so close. It's so close.
Yeah.
And it's so like, this is what it was like, man, when it was I mean, at least for me, like, this is what it was like when you were on these, like, learning how to do this thing, and that was all you could think about, all that mattered. Like,
Yeah.
that was it. That's all that mattered.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It's it's fucking great.
Yeah. I mean, and then, just that Scott Ian, they don't fucking warn you. Like, the editing is so good, you have no clue what's coming.
Right.
You have no clue.
It's like just all of a sudden, hey, guess what, Scotty? Oh,
dude,
wait.
my brain just does.
Oh, wait, Kirk Hammett. Oh, wait, Rob Halford.
Like, oh,
You think they're done with Hammett.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh my fucking God.
Yeah. It's fucking great, man.
Thank you for taking my pants upstairs, Jackie.
Okay, sorry.
Someday my pants will be dry.
Someday my pants will be dry.
Someday my pants will be dry. We've been recording this whole time for everyone's benefit.
Someday my pants.
Someday, someday, the one you gave away will be the only one you're wishing for. Mariah Carey, 1991, you motherfuckers. Someday. Yeah. That's it. Okay, pause. I need to get a beverage.
Oh, word. All right.
Beverage? Hang on.
Beverage.
I'm gonna go pee though.
yeah, buddy. Did you go take a whiz and get a beverage refill? Good, because it's time for a little more thrash metal history with, ooh, a really out of tune power chord there. With the words of Mr. Joel McIver, having clicked back on this audio file for the first time in quite a few weeks, definitely reminds me that I was not feeling well at the time and am totally doped up on some cold medication. Unlike the parts where I'm watching the movie with my friends and I'm clearly drunk on Irish whiskey. Welcome to Hell and its successors are remembered with affection to this day by many influential metalers, and as we shall soon see, by a certain group of teenagers in Los Angeles. Singer Bobby Blitz Ellsworth of New York thrash act Overkill says, Welcome to Hell was an awesomely groundbreaking record. Bassist Dee Dee Verney and I had a week of just drinking and consuming the opposite sex when we were kids, and that was the soundtrack to that week. More profoundly, creator, singer Mile Petrozza refers to hearing the Venom albums as an experience that altered his life. There was this discotheque in Essen called Kaleidoscope. We used to go there every Monday night because they would play metal for 2 hours before they started their regular program. One night, the DJ played something I hadn't heard before, which was almost disturbingly extreme. I went up to his booth and asked what he had just played. He said the band was called Venom. That day changed my life musically. Not everyone enjoyed Venom, of course. Mikael Ackerfeld of the Swedish progressive death metal band Opeth says, I didn't like Venom. I thought it was done by lousy players, and I was more into the Scorpions. Eventually, I found out about bands who could be fast and extreme, but also controlled. Some of the thrash bands were really good musicians, which was important to me. Despite this not uncommon attitude, the thrash virus spread rapidly with other bands such as Hellhammer from Switzerland, which featured the young Thomas Gabriel Fischer among its ranks. The speed of the music, the essence of its appeal was increasing too. The reasons for this are unclear. As John Bush says, I don't know why everybody suddenly said, let's play faster. People started going, I could play faster. But then the death metal and black metal bands took it to a whole new world. Bush is, however, one of the Few to note an almost classical influence in thrash metal, likening its double speed snare and kick drum pattern to traditional European music. It's the polka. That's what it is, which all of a sudden became entrenched in metal. However, the most important point that Bush and many others are agreed on is that while the speed of thrash came from Venom and its lyrical and production rawness came from the punk scene, the one band whose influence is most profound on the emergence of extreme metal is Motorhead. Their attitude alone was an inspiration. As Gene Hoglan recalls, this British trio, occasionally a four-piece, were a revelation when they first played in America. I saw Motorhead here in 1980 when they were supporting Ozzy Osbourne, and the crowd had no idea what to make of them. They were giving them the bird, which I thought was really cool. I didn't know you could flip off your crowd. Everybody else was waiting for Ozzy, but Motorhead kicked my ass, journalist Bob Nalbadian adds. The Ace of Spades album was an inspiration to the thrash scene. When I first heard that album, I fucking freaked out. Ironically, Motorhead frontman Ian Lemmy Kilmister, a veteran of R&B act The Rockin' Vickers and psychedelic bands Sam Gopal's Dream in the 60s and Hawkwind in the 70s, is not a fan of extreme metal, nor is he pleased to be credited as an influence. That's ridiculous, he says. I cringe when I hear people say that. It's not my kind of music, which to a layman might seem to be the same music as ours, but it's not. But Lemmy is being unduly modest. His attitude alone fueled the growth of an entire genre. There is no question that the origins of thrash metal emanated from small, sometimes underground, and certainly underfunded record labels. Like the pioneering Neat, whose bands honed their craft playing in small clubs. In the early 80s, bands such as Venom and Bathory enjoyed neither radio airplay, heaven forbid, internet exposure, or magazine coverage, and as a result, the wider world didn't wake up to their music until much later on, when thrash had become the province of bigger bands with bigger record company budgets. The pioneers remain unloved, underappreciated, and unacknowledged except by those few fans who were around at the beginning. Nevertheless, many observers credit Metallica with having started the movement. Others insist that the genre was up and running long before Metallica arrived on the scene. So what's the truth? Who applied the word thrash to the word metal for the first time then? Eric Peterson, guitarist with Testament, remembers that a different term was prevalent in the beginning, coined primarily after the recreational drug use of many of the musicians. We used the term speed metal before thrash metal, he says. A lot of us did a lot of speed. We'd go out on Friday night and come home from, say, Paul Bailoff's house on Sunday morning. We were up all night, tripping on dark things. Everything was real dark, satanic, and trippy, and it was definitely a clan. Others were less open about this, as guitarist Eric Meyer of Dark Angel adds, our drummer Gene Hoglan called us caffeine metal because he didn't want any illegal substances attached to us. Neil Turbin, the singer for Anthrax, for a short spell, confirmed this in an interview in Metal Sludge. When Anthrax and Metallica were hanging out in the early days, the term thrash metal had not been used. It was referred to as power metal or speed metal. Of course, the power metal tag, which nowadays refers to a clean, rapid, but not particularly extreme metal, such as that performed by Halloween, Iced Earth, and Gamma Ray, might well have come from Metallica's 1982 demo, for which Ron McGovney had added the phrase on its accompanying business cards. Turbin claims that the origin of the term thrash can be pinpointed exactly to the song Metal Thrashing Mad from Anthrax's first album. I remember seeing it in an early 84 issue of Kerrang! Magazine where they reviewed Anthrax and Exciter, he says. This was the first time I ever saw thrash metal used in the media, or my singing referred to as thrash metal. This was probably when the term was first used in the media, but fans had yet to pick up on it. Indeed, some prominent magazines were initially reluctant to use the term at all. As journalist Gary Sharp Young recalls, I do remember very clearly thrash being ridiculed mercilessly by the mainstream UK rock press. they soon did a sharp about turn, and not for the last time. No one seems to know when fans began using the expression. Brian Slagle confirms, I've been wondering who thought of that term. It must have been in 82 or 83. And it might have been someone up in San Francisco because they embraced the scene. Even if the year of its origin isn't clear, Caton de Perna of Hyrax suggests the term came from much farther back. I'd say 1980. It was originally used to explain the nastiest kind of metal. There were already the British new wave of heavy metal, so we needed a title for our kind of metal. Conversely, Byron Roberts of Balsagoth or Sagoth thinks that it came along later. The term thrash is already being bandied about by the US and European metal press by the mid-80s, which is where I first encountered its widespread usage. Silinos of Dimir Borgir agrees. I believe the term was starting to take shape during sometime during 84-85. Some bands even had the word thrash in the song titles, and I guess it became more or less synonymous with the fast-paced aggressive metal they were playing at the time. Still others avoid the debate entirely. Jim Martin, sometime guitarist with Faith No More. Pause from your narrator. I would say original guitarist with Faith No More. He's, as far as I know, he's been out since 93 ish. It seems fat guys wearing sports coats and jeans developed this term behind closed doors at a marketing meeting. I don't think I've ever spoken the term aloud. Martin has a point. Music journalists seem to be falling over themselves with unseemly hate in their hurry to create new categories for metal. So much so that confusion abounds amongst all but the deeply enlightened. Nowadays, alongside thrash metal and power metal, the fan can investigate black metal, true metal, doom metal, new metal, and traditional heavy metal, as well as old school, epic, brutal, symphonic, experimental, avant-garde, and ambient genres of each style. Perhaps the older days were simpler and better, as Glenn Benton of Deicide suggests. There was no such thing as death metal when we were listening to this shit. It was just metal. It was either black metal or it was metal. And what was black metal back then is considered to be death metal now. Anything that dealt with Satanism we called black metal, like Venom. I listened to everybody back then, man. Black Sabbath, Venom, Sodom, Destruction, Possessed. Benton's band is a perfect example of the modern day confusion. Deicide now fall into the death metal genre despite the satanic lyrics of their songs, which back in the early 80s, however, would have made them firmly black metal. Confusing, eh? Benton himself is tired of the relentless pigeonholing, adding, I don't like the term death metal, really. It's not like when we write the songs we say, that's the heaviest death metal song I've ever heard. Goddamn. It's not like that. This also applies to Bathory, whose style has been described by various writers as thrash metal, black metal, simple heavy metal, or a mixture of all three. As Corthon explains, everything that didn't sound like new wave of British heavy metal in those days was called black metal. In fact, by 1984, when people were asking us how long we've been into black metal, we were embarrassed because we thought they were referring to the Venom album of the same name. Corthon also came up with a new genre. I used to say that we were into death metal just for fun, and I challenge anyone to show proof that anyone else came up with that subcategory before September 1984. This is an interesting development, if only for the fact that Possessed singer and bassist Jeff Becerra claims to have been the inventor of the term at around the same time. But critics love placing art into boxes and creating buzzwords. By the 90s, the metal scene had fragmented into so many different genres that the catch-all phrase extreme metal had been coined to distinguish the thrash, speed, black, and death metalers from traditional heavy metal bands such as Iron Maiden and Judas Priest, as well as glam metal acts such as Poison, Warrant, Rat, Motley Crue, and briefly Bon Jovi. Extreme metal is a vague term with different connotations for everyone, but most pundits wouldn't hesitate to include Metallica under its banner. Writer Martin Popoff reasons, you might say the first extreme metal was Judas Priest's Stained Class. But of course, there's a shift. when you get to the new wave of British heavy metal, or just before that, the fact that there were 3 Motorhead albums before 1980. That is a very good benchmark for the first extreme music, those 3 Motorhead albums. Perhaps another benchmark after Motorhead would be Venom. In their own hapless and stupid way, they invented thrash, speed, and black metal. There was also the subtle idea that became a thrash benchmark used sparingly, but more than occasionally, and especially in black metal, recording badly on purpose. Or at least recording badly and not really caring too much about fixing it. All of that is pretty extreme, along with the graphics, the lyrics, the vomity, belching vocals, the look, the poses. Thomas Gabriel Fisher sees through the surface of metal, extreme or otherwise, to the psychological and political substrata which underpin it, as he explains. I was fortunate enough to begin experiencing this form of music consciously as a kid in the early 70s. And at the tail end of its inception, this heavy and distorted form of music arose as one of the expressions of the urge for revolution within the young generation. Revolution against the establishment, against politicians, against parents, against teachers, against whatever seemed immobile, antiquated, conservative, and, perhaps most important, uninventive. Uniquely among the musicians interviewed for this book, Fisher focused on the beauty of metal hidden beneath the chaos of its epidermis. This screeching music of distorted sounds, noise to all but its fans, was just perfect to drive all who were hated and despised up the walls. And this music carried an amazing new energy. It was fresh, adrenalized, a cry for vitality and attention, a perfect vent for accumulated frustration. I began to love and live this music. I couldn't get enough of it. That I continuously began to search and yearn for ever more power and ever fewer limits to it was probably connected to the circumstances of my youth and the very dark experiences in my daily life. The darkness of the music attracted thousands of disaffected youths like Fisher, as well as the power that drove it. And of course, there was the intense speed of extreme metal and its early 80s antecedents, thrash and black metal, which, it appears, was born as much of onstage adrenaline as from songwriting intention. This brings us to Metallica. As James Hetfield told Guitar World in 1992, Lars was always nervous on stage, so he'd play faster and faster. Nobody wanted to wimp out and tell him that he was playing too fast. We just figured, hell, we'll just play faster too. Tony Scaglione of Whiplash confirms that speed was the key to extreme metal. The main bands that I listened to at that time were definitely Metallica, Exodus, Slayer, Voivod, Celtic Frost, and Megadeth. There were different things that I liked about each individual band, but the common thread had to be the speed element and the extreme energy these bands projected. That is what I really liked and what I believe set these bands apart from the more classic metal bands. It should be noted, however, that as influential as Metallica would become, they were already being shadowed by 1982 and 83 by their Los Angeles compatriots Slayer, whose phenomenal speed and aggression even threatened to eclipse Metallica's powerful early work. In fact, one of the long-standing arguments, which this book addresses in a later chapter, is which of the two bands have created the best extreme metal album ever. The rivalry is that close. Even though Metallica emerged quite a while before Slayer, some industry veterans still credit the latter for creating the extreme metal genre, notably Armored Saint guitarist and, ironically, sometime Metallica roadie John Marshall. Pause from your narrator. I didn't know John Marshall was a member of Armored Saint. I've only known him as a member of Metal Church, a band from up here in Washington State. Kent, as a matter of fact. But I'm not saying he wasn't an Armored Saint. That's just the first time I've heard it, which is really interesting. Good for you, John Marshall. When I was working for Metallica in late 83, we were on the East Coast doing some gigs. One of the guys had a tape of Slayer's first album, kept playing it over and over. It seems tame by today's standards, but back then, it was the fastest, craziest thing we had ever heard. Dan Lorenzo of Hades traces his enthusiasm for extreme metal to the date when a guy from a fanzine called Sledgehammer Press mailed me a tape of Slayer, Exodus, and Celtic Frost. I got way into Slayer and Exodus. Phil Demmel of Technocracy and Machine Head adds that his first taste of extreme metal was the genre was Slayer supporting Laz Rocket. They came out with Evil Has No Boundaries, and I had never heard anything so fast in my life. The issue of speed remains a contentious one. Lars allegedly told a fanzine in the mid-'80s that Slayer only decided to speed up after they supported Metallica at a show in '82. I asked Tom Araya if this was true. Oh, no, he responded. What made us go fast was the Metal Blade Metal Massacre series. Brian Slagle approached us and said, I want you on Metal Massacre 3. So we went out and got a copy of the first one with Metallica on it, and we looked at each other and said, we can do fucking heavier and better and faster than this shit. And that's exactly what we did. Then we did shows in San Francisco, and what really blew us away was Exodus. We did 3 shows with them at various clubs that weekend, and we came home with a competitive edge like, fuck, that's what we got to do to make fucking great music. Those live shows blew our minds. Lars can think what he wants, but it was Exodus that blew us away. We figured we could come up with something heavier and faster than what Metallica had done, and we did, and we always have. Tom is right about Exodus, as writer Borivoj Krigian, longtime metal journalist and founder of metal news website blabbermouth.net, remembers, my first exposure to Exodus, Testament Forbidden, and Violence took place through tape trading from 84 to 87, and seeing them on tour in the New York area after they released their first albums. It was a very exciting time for the metal scene because everyone had the feeling that something new and fresh was being created by these bands. And the number of quality acts coming out of the Bay Area was pretty astounding. I always heard stories about how violent some of the early Exodus shows were in the Bay Area, and I'm sure some of that was embellished, as is usually the case with these things. But I certainly believe that they had a loyal and rabid following in the early years, and judging from the live tapes I was hearing while on the East Coast, it definitely seemed like the shows were very exciting to be part of. Nevertheless, many do remember Metallica performing the first genuinely extreme music, even if it would soon be superseded in terms of speed and heaviness by Slayer and others. By June '82, Metallica were on the point of recording a seminal demo tape. And it's this which has made a lasting impact on most old school observers. Tony Scaglione. I guess my first really influential experience of extreme metal had to be the first time I heard the No Life Till Leather demo by Metallica. Up until that time, Motorhead was the most extreme thing I was into. But they were still based in the rock and roll bluesy kind of sound. Metallica, on the other hand, was like nothing I had heard before. It was so fast and heavy, maybe not by today's standards, that everyone I knew who heard it was just blown away. I don't really remember who coined the term thrash, but as far as I remember, the first time I saw it used was in conjunction with Metallica. Eric Peterson of Testament supports this. Metallica had the No Life Till Leather demo out and opened for Laz Rocket, which was one of the favored bands around here. It had the new wave of British heavy metal riffing, but they added the GBH punk drums to it. At first, it reminded me of Motorhead. It was really cool what they did. And all the other bands followed what they did. As soon as I heard Metallica, I knew what kind of music I wanted my band to do, and it all clicked for me. Martin Hooker, who later founded the pioneering Music for Nations record label, which would play a large part in Metallica's career, explains initially the most extreme band was probably Motorhead, who I thought were great. Then I heard Metallica's demo, and it was a whole new ballgame. Tony Dolan, bassist with Adam Kraft and later Venom, says, I first heard Metallica through a guy called Sam Kress, who had come to England with the No Life Till Leather demo to get the guys a deal. We exchanged tapes. I gave him our Total Mind demo, and I got said tape in return. Sam also had a mag called Whiplash in San Francisco, which he was going to use to promote the band. He played me the Metallica demo, and my first reaction was, fuck, man, that is so fast. They played like a wall of sound, so tight and so precise. I couldn't believe how tight the band was. Bernard Doe, later the founder of the Metal Forces magazine, but at the time a tape trader, remembers receiving the 2 Metallica demos. I was heavily into the underground tape trading scene in the early 80s and was discovering some great unsigned bands from all over the world. I guess I had some kind of reputation as being a key tape trader on the scene at that time, and Lars Ulrich wanted to spread the word about his band. Lars was aware of my reputation from a couple of mutual friends, Ron Quintana and Patrick Scott. So he got Pat to send me a copy of a 4-song demo they had just recorded. Of course, I was blown away by that demo. It was really a breath of fresh air to the underground metal scene at the time. Then came the infamous No Life Till Leather demo. Those early Metallica demos and Exciter's Heavy Metal Mania demo really started to cause a buzz in the underground. Some observers nail the emergence of the term thrash metal and extreme metal to the appearance of Metallica's debut album Kill 'Em All, which would be released in 1983. As Phil Fasciana of Malevolent Creation says, I think the first time I heard thrash metal was when me and my friends bought Kill 'Em All. That is what the guys at the local record store were calling it. And that became the new term for metal music for me and my friends. I basically worshipped bands like Slayer, Dark Angel, Exodus, Destruction Creator, and Metallica. I was attracted to this down-to-earth nature of the bands and the speed of the music and the hateful-sounding vocals. It just made me freak out. Tian Transit of the Norwegian avant-garde black metal band In the Woods adds, for me, the term popped up when Kill 'Em All grew really big. I guess the whole Bay Area period gave birth to it. But just like any other trend, it took a while before the term was the term that metalheads added to their vocabulary. Writer Borivoj Kriegin, I apologize, who has followed the extreme metal scene since its inception, recalls, I first heard Metallica in early 1983 prior to the release of Kill 'Em All. I thought it was the greatest thing I ever heard up until that point, basically. It was the first time a band had come along and played ultra fast, relatively speaking, but didn't simply churn out noise. They actually had intricate guitar picking and were tight as hell. Additionally, they had a very powerful, polished production without being too clean, which only made their music that much more effective. Compared to bands like Venom and Motorhead, Metallica came across as much more musically involved and less punkish sounding. One of the songs on Kill 'Em All, Whiplash, had a notable effect on many listeners as the most consistently fast song on the record. One such listener was Steve Tucker, vocalist and bassist for Morbid Angel, who reasons the term extreme has changed over the years. What was extreme when I first heard it is by no means extreme today. What really woke me up was when I heard Whiplash for the first time. That was a whole new thing to me when I first heard it. I think I was 12 years old. It made me want to play music. I had been listening to a lot of Iron Maiden, which was great at the time, and then I heard Whiplash, and nothing else seemed to compare. The conclusion? That Metallica's No Life Till Leather demo of 1982 and their Kill 'Em All debut of 1983 were immensely influential on thrash metal and the broader church of extreme metal. No, they weren't the first thrash metal band. Venom came first. No, Kill 'Em All wasn't the first thrash metal album. Welcome to Hell was before it. Although it was certainly the first big-selling thrash metal album. Wasn't that all nice? Doesn't it feel good to be educated? Now let's get back to me and Brian quoting the Frank Zappa song Jazz Discharge Party Hats for your enjoyment.
All right. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Go. Go. It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
They're not going to get any nookie anyway. So the one guy and the t-shirt guy started sniffing the girl's panties. Brilliant. Steve I would be fucking proud of him.
Steve I is Jack Butler. He worked in the South when he was the devil's guitar player.
And he got a career because he married that chick from fucking Vixen.
Oh, Dan and Brian, you'll have to educate me on that sometime soon.
What?
It's the are you saying he did the reverse? He did the reverse Danny Elfman?
What's that?
Well, Danny Elfman got famous and married Bridget Fonda.
I feel like the reverse Danny Elfman is something else.
Yeah. Well, then he married Bridget Fonda, and then Bridget Fonda stopped doing movies. So,
right.
Are you saying Steve Vai did a thing where he married someone famouser than him?
and then got bigger because he married the lady.
Oh no, not at all. That was actually purely fiction.
Okay.
Steve I was always massively bigger than Vixen ever was.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Was he living on the edge of a broken heart?
But he definitely
Always.
was living on the edge of a broken heart.
Wait, didn't he have the double heart guitar, or was that not somebody else?
No, that was Vi.
That's him.
Triple neck. The triple neck. Yeah. Which is still prominently featured in his studio on his wall of guitars.
I hate that we don't know enough women to form a Vixen tribute band right now. I'm recording, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Even Venus doesn't have enough women to form a Vixen tribute band.
Yeah.
That's the only song you need to.
How many? Wait. How many people are in Vixen?
17.
No, for real. 4?
Four.
You don't-
At
so
any-
what?
At any one time.
So wait. So drums, guitar, bass, and vocals. Is that it? Okay, we do know that many women.
But didn't the singer chick also play guitar? Didn't they have 2 guitars? Because the singer chick
Oh,
played
they
guitar?
used to have two guitars. Right. You're
Okay,
right. They
well,
did
we
use-
know a lead singer who can also play guitar.
Like, Edge
Although
of a
she
Broken
was the
Heart
guitar
era
player,
Vixen.
but I can think of another female guitar player that we know of. Okay, so Eve Clark will obviously front this band.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Fucking hell yeah.
Obviously.
and Drake Ajacek can play lead guitar,
Okay.
right?
What's Dagna
Can
doing?
she, though?
She's
Can she?
And there are
think
multiple bass players to choose from.
Dagna. Fucking Dagna's the perfect bass player for this
Yeah.
project.
Okay,
Yeah.
For sure.
and
We
then
see-
drums, you got Robin on drums.
Oh, yes.
That's just
Yeah.
Don't we know more than one? Emma Topham. She's a newbie.
Sarah.
Watch out for her.
Bro.
There you go. Sarah Ann Campbell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sarah
All female strong.
in Chip-
I'm really
in
pissed off I
California,
can't
Sarah?
be in this band. I'm going to learn how to play guitar just so I can be in this fucking band. This is bullshit.
Me too.
Don't they have a
I'm gonna be. No, I'm gonna be.
Backup
I'm gonna be
singer?
your overbearing male manager. Ladies, you're doing a pretty good job, but I'm saying you gotta be sexier. You gotta not play so many notes. The boys won't like it when you're so good on guitar.
Do they have a non-instrumental backup singer who doesn't need to be Mike because she's too loud and annoying? I can totes do that.
Yeah, just like screaming feminist fucking screeds from back there in the back.
Accidentally sings all the lead guitar parts. That's
Yeah.
me. It's me.
Or
It's
just,
me.
Or to scream like Yoko Ono. It'd be fine too.
No, it's never fine. Jackie's way better. All right, so we are. It's midnight.
Sorry.
It's midnight 07.
Oh, jeez.
Christ.
Didn't we start this at like 8 o'clock?
We did.
This morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Wait.
so-
So we're at a bucko 405. Oh. Wow, that's a lot.
This will never. Dan was so right.
Yep.
This will never end. All right, recording still.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Bucko 405. All right. 3, 2, 1, boom. Fucking And Justice for All book. Jesus Christ. I'm totally gonna look for that later.
I'm gonna get this.
You don't have to.
I want to.
Why not? That's what I learned how to play guitar with.
Oh, we're gonna make out.
Yes.
I wonder who that was that walked behind them. I didn't recognize him.
It was Blackie Lawless from
Are they
Lost.
in a guitar center?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God! It's the Guns N' Roses version of "If I Don't Have You." Don't have.
Oh my god.
I don't have
That's so horrific.
anything
Great.
since
I've forgotten about the song.
I don't have you.
Jesus.
I don't have.
And wait.
Isn't that-
Wait. I'm pausing it. I'm pausing it for
It
a
is,
second.
right? It is.
Is what?
It has to be.
The bridge?
The apartment single.
Yeah, no, it's not the apartment from Singles, but that looks like they're under the fucking Ship Canal Bridge in the U District.
Yes.
Oh.
That's the apartment building from the movie Singles that was there in fucking Ballard.
No.
Have they been in Ballard this whole
wait.
time?
Wait. I'm backing
think
up a second.
The apartment
I do
complex
believe
in
that,
Singles,
though.
I think, was
It's
on Capitol Hill.
It was on Capitol Hill.
Same thing.
Was it?
But
This looks like Ballard.
that's fuck. See, okay,
They went from one to the other.
so
They did that on purpose. They totally did that on purpose.
yeah.
Totally did that.
So
Yeah.
it looks like they're under the fucking Ship Canal Bridge right now.
Yeah.
But legit, that shot of the fucking courtyard, that is totally the fucking building from Singles.
It
If
is. Okay.
it's not, it looks really close. Or just
Okay.
history, or like, fuck, that looks like the fucking apartment complex from Singles.
Which is not as good as it looked when it was in Singles at all.
No.
No. But that's why it's so annoying.
Yeah.
I don't have you.
Oh, God. Jesus, Axl Rose. Whoever told you this was a good idea?
Somebody probably flat out told him it was a bad idea, and he was like,
Oh, yeah.
fuck you, cunt. It's a great idea.
I'm Axl Rose.
I can
Yeah.
do anything I want. And they're like, no,
Anything.
really, it was a bad idea. And then he fired them.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. He did.
Before,
Slash was the only guy left in the band when they recorded this song. and then he got Gary Oldman to be in the video.
oh my God. So fucking bad. It's
Listen,
great.
I've got to get out of here immediately. I've got this really important
We
thing
are
to make.
doing a preliminary eval on you, right? Let's get started.
Those are the worst.
Dan, your face is amazing. Sorry. The lighting in your room is fantastic.
The Troy Nix. From Kiloton.
Yeah, that's right.
Dude, you guys were gods. I go to Glenwood Lake High, man.
I see that. My condolences.
So you're a doctor now.
Yeah. Was an alcoholic. Place like this saved me from a slow fucking suicide, so went back to school, got my PsyD, give something back, that kind of shit.
What happened to Kiloton?
My bandmates happened.
Wait. Whoa, pause. No, I'm sorry. My bandmates happened.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My bad.
Keep going.
But that's the most wonderful economy of words in profundity combined. I love it so hard.
Yeah.
What happened? My bandmates happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which relates back to his character's like whole drive. Like, oh no, I have an idea. I need other bandmates to make my idea happen. And he's like, oh no, my bandmates.
I understand where he comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's wonderful.
Oh, my.
That's so profound. Oh, I love it so much.
Oh, yeah.
That's so delightful.
Oh, yeah. It's so fucking good. Yeah, boys.
Yeah, go back a little bit.
There we go.
But tell Dan where we are.
I will.
106.27.
Yeah. Hour 6:27.
Half hour, boys.
All
We
right.
can do this.
Yeah, we can do this. We can power through this.
Was an alcoholic.
Oh, fuck.
Totally we
Ready?
can.
3, 2,
2, 1.
Boom
go.
goes it
So
down.
we're at 29
From a
anyway.
slow fucking suicide, so went back to school, got my PsyD, give something back, that kind of shit.
What happened to Kiloton?
My bandmates happened. They wouldn't practice, wouldn't learn the songs.
So that's why you broke up.
That was part of it. But mostly it was because those guys were fuckholes. They wouldn't go an inch out of their own way for anybody but themselves.
Isn't that kind of Magic Mike? I'm sorry.
Tour with people, you're gonna spend all day, every day with them for years. You sure as shit better like hanging out with them. Otherwise, your life is gonna suck. Then you're gonna start drinking and forget
Yeah.
how bad your life sucks.
Yep.
You know it.
Yeah.
You a drinker?
No,
Drugs? Weed? Coke?
no,
Meth?
no,
H?
no,
Acid?
no,
Molly?
no,
You vaping?
no,
Self-harm?
no,
Sleep too much?
no.
Just metal, bro.
Suicidal ideation? Did you destroy any property?
Not that they know about.
What then?
just fucking metal, man.
Right?
This kind of shit all the time. Okay.
I get this kind of shit all the
Yep.
time.
Love it.
Fucking great.
Hold up. Where are you going?
You're fine, dude. Now this motherfucker. Hey. He's a mess. He and I have a lot of work to do. Which is why I can't babysit your ass just because you like brutal fucking music.
Yeah.
You're discharged. The board will follow my recommendations. They always do. I scare the shit out of them.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
No problem. We will have you out of here by Monday.
Monday? Why Monday?
They review recommendations over the weekend.
Okay. Is there any way we could get that review done tonight?
No, no way in hell. They're already driving home in their Jaguars listening to Sting. Why?
Listening to Sting.
And my band is totally poised to win. Okay, look, check it out.
Skullfucker. Nice. Fucking battle of the motherfucking bands.
Hopeful metal music plays faintly.
Hopeful.
Gotta let me out, bro.
Sorry. Anyway, give you another year to practice. See you around, bitch.
Hopeful metal music. There is no hopeful metal music.
No, thank you, man.
You know, I was thinking about growing out my side shave the other day.
Yeah.
And now I'm really glad that I didn't.
Oh yeah.
No?
I mean, it'd take more than a day, but
Right.
I'm reinvigorated.
Yeah, I'll see you
So,
at 7 at the
you guys got the guy that you saw in there was drunk from the other band.
Wait, pause it. Okay, what?
The guy that he saw in there, that
Yeah.
was the guy that he was like, this motherfucker needs help.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's,
right.
that's the drummer from the other band, that
band.
he's replacing.
Right.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah, there you go. All right, we'll restart this motherfucker.
Fucking drummers.
3, 2, 1.
Always smoking the pot.
Fucking drummers. Fucking drummers. Prolonged Apple promotion.
It's Hunter. I'm not here. Deal. Who the fuck calls on a landline? Hello? Oh, hey, Kevin. No. Hunter isn't here right now.
He what? So where is he? I feel like this is his way of begging me to come back to the band. He doesn't belong in there.
Maybe he does. There's definitely something wrong with him. He's shitty to everyone, even you. You're supposed to be his best friend. You said it yourself. He's a massive dick.
I would have never understood what a massive dick he is if it wasn't for you. And I wouldn't have met you if it wasn't for metal, and I wouldn't have thought about metal for 5 seconds if it wasn't for him.
Aw. God damn it.
It's very touching.
God damn it.
I wonder if she knitted him that sweater.
I gotta
Or
get him
knitted that sweater herself.
She's not the chick who did the knitting.
He's like, I have to blow up the facility where he's being kept
First you told me
because I love you so much.
and now you want me to help him.
You'd sort of be helping me help him. It's okay, it's okay.
No, I can't. Not after what he did.
You don't have to. It's okay, I mean it. Okay?
I like to think that she took up knitting after that informative presentation.
If by knitting you mean shoving knitting needles up someone's ass.
Whoa.
Well, yeah.
That escalated unnecessarily.
That's what she did.
Okay.
She's angry. You can tell.
First of all,
she doesn't take her.
her first sweater isn't going to be knit that neatly.
Yes, it is.
Second of all, it
She's
already has a
very
hole in it.
She's very fucking angry. Of course, it's going to be knit that well. People with that much
knit
rage.
neatly. Knit neatly.
Knit that neatly, knit that neatly, knit that neatly.
They knit neatly when they're that rageful.
Knitting neatly my naughty knickers.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I hope so. My best friend, he's got problems. He's a
Gasoline, turpentine, butane,
yep,
propane.
yep, all those. He mixes them, and his parents don't know what to do. So I wanted to get them a brochure.
You're a good friend. They're right back there. Wait right here. I'll get some more.
Oh shit! He's crafty. Look, she knitted that one a sweater too.
She's not even in this facility. Also, that's cashmere.
She knitted it for her.
Oh shit! This is really mean spirited, and I love it.
Where's the remote?
They're watching that kind of a show.
Which dessert are you choosing?
Oh fuck!
They're watching the British Bake Off.
Dan, you're very quiet right now.
Oh shit!
Figure out who you guys are.
Gotta tell you, I'm so
Tell me later, please. Come on.
You know Ray. He's the drummer from Mollycoddle. Anyway, he's a good guy.
Bring him.
Anyway, he's a
You do know
good
we have
guy.
to bring you back after part of the bands.
That's cool. Can't deal on the outside. And I don't have the coping mechanisms.
Okay, wait, so how are we getting out?
Whiplash plays by Metallica. Fuck. Oh my god, so many bands I like are gonna make so much money off of this. Jesus
Seriously.
Christ.
You're running.
Dick Rash.
Yeah.
She's onto you, man.
Yep.
Better fucking
I
run.
say,
Yeah. Put her in the band.
Hell yeah.
Once their heads
that
start going like
was a
this.
creative edit for getting the lyrics to go. That was fun.
That upper mid-range magic of Kill 'Em All.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my god, on the rhythm guitar.
I mean,
It's so grindy. It's so grindy.
yeah.
Damn it.
I mean,
That wonderful, wonderful. Ew.
that was recorded very, very loud.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna drive you to the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
This thing, it's fucking useless.
Thank you.
You'll never get clean articulation at high speeds with a pick this thing.
Oh, Dan Tyson. Oh, Dan Tyson.
Yeah.
Here.
Give him a metal pick. Please give him a metal pick. Oh, damn it. It's a purple.
It's a stubby. It's a purple stubby.
Oh,
But the fact that he's
Jesus
got it in his pocket like
Christ.
his fucking drug kit.
It's a real piece of shit.
It's a real piece of shit. Good luck.
Oh, fuck. A fucking purple stubby. And you'll also never hold on to it. It's going to fly out of your hand the second you start sweating.
Yeah.
Which is immediately.
You
Yeah.
don't wanna know.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
Don't say it to me.
I'm also rather impressed with how consistent they've kept his bruise on his forehead.
Yep. Yep.
I'm actually legitimately impressed with that aspect of the movie. Except for that time, it fucking changed dramatically from that last shot, so never mind. God
Spoke
damn
too
it.
soon. Way to go, Ryan.
So close.
Fuck.
Almost made it.
You nearly cracked my fucking skull, dude. and you put a really large dent in my guitar. Your behavior has been violent and unpredictable.
And I love it.
You are metal beyond reproach.
Yes!
Told you, bro. She's the most metal one in your fucking band.
Please, please,
That's right. Beg her.
please accept my apology.
Get on your knees, bitch.
Fucking skills with us at the Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Block the rock and say yes.
It's gonna be metal as fuck, bro.
We're going to play songs by Stained.
We're gonna crochet. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
What?
Yeah, you can.
Emily, you gotta do it.
Yeah, you can, Emily.
Nobody's ready. Just do it.
Take your cello. It's gonna be all right. Son of a bitch.
These losers can't do it without you, Emily.
No, they don't got the sack for it. And Emily's definitely Scottish, if it was ever wondering.
I thought she was
Scottish flag
Irish.
flying the Scottish flag flying in front of their house kind of as a dead giveaway.
Oh, I wasn't looking. It's my nearsightedness.
You guys are next.
Molly cuddle. Oh, look at that fucking stingray that he's playing there.
Dude, I'm sorry. You guys have been great, and I'd love to play with you again, but
Oh, Jesus, he had a Les Paul with a Bigsby.
I'll borrow you your drummer.
Is he wasted?
Yeah, but isn't that Marshall head the heavier?
It's all good.
It's too heavy to be on the top of a stack that high.
I've been meaning
Well-
to apologize for what happened at my party.
Moving it like
I
that's psychotic,
apologize
but
for the whole wedding thing. That was
weird.
Yep. And I'm sorry about the things I said about your band. You guys are good
No.
Yeah,
at what you do.
they are
Yeah, okay,
good at
fine.
what they do.
May the best fan win.
Yay!
I'm gonna steal that. You guys are good at what you do.
Yep. You absolutely should.
Fucking stealing that.
yeah.
Yeah. Like the White Stripes. Yeah, I am.
Fuck. I know this stupid song and I don't know why. I hate it so much.
The master of the sea.
Oh, Fender amps and Gretsch guitars.
Gretsch guitars, yeah.
Glorious. I hate this stupid fucking song so much.
Oh, it's so awful.
Is this One Republic?
I have no idea.
It's fucking horrible.
Aboo, 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 abee, abee, ba-da-ba-da-ba-doo. It's that one.
Nix was right about this pick. I can do this. We're gonna crush this shit.
It's really the pick that sends it over the.
I now I have to research every great rock and roll fucking movie that ends in a battle of the bands.
Oh fuck
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, bitch. Yes. I've been waiting the whole fucking movie for this shit. Tower over these little whores.
Dude, she has a fucking electric
Look at her.
a cello now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, she
Magic.
does.
Who's the most metal bitch in this band? Called that shit from the beginning.
Dude, that's so fucking metal. It's gonna be even more metal when this fucking thing starts working again. There we go.
Is it from the kitties?
Fucking cats.
Skull fucker.
I can't let you bring those in there, so.
William.
Eli, I need a favor.
Of course, Emily. What do you need?
I need to get into the art room.
Oh, dude, he's gonna have to change
Ladies
the
and
drum
gentlemen,
heads.
a round of applause for Skullflower.
Yeah. Actually, that's more metal
Oh, for sure.
True.
It is actually.
Way more metal.
Yeah.
She has improved this band exponentially.
Yeah. And we still need to really take a minute and look at his fucking guitar rack. Look at that fucking line 6 shit that's going on there. And that.
Yep.
Yeah.
By the way, we've never seen them write a song
Right.
at all.
Well, that part's not important.
Remember, he's been passing around the sheet music.
No, yeah.
Yeah, because everyone in high school writes.
They've never rehearsed an original song.
And I love how that cello is sounding in the bass register.
Roars.
I like that. Everybody hates it.
I love that, like, the lights there are totally not high school auditorium lights at all.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
See? She's got a cool haircut.
Yep.
The shitty clarinetist. And she's playing through an Ashdown bass rig.
Always an Ashdown. It's always an Ashdown, Brian.
Fucking always.
Yeah, no. They would not like this. This is not.
It's a fucking great song though. Like,
right.
It's a fucking killer riff. It's a little like power metal-y.
They look great.
Yeah.
You know damn well that Tom Morello and some other people had some input on writing this.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's the whole like. Yeah, now they're being.
Oh, they're moshing now. Oh, they're moshing.
Ugh.
I actually know people that would have.
A bucket of fuck.
A bucket of fuck. I know folks that would have written that.
I was gonna say these lyrics are fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
A bucket of fuck.
He said it turned into a bucket of fuck.
Your pants are a bucket of fuck.
I fucking want a bucket of fuck. Because that sounds
I got a bucket of fuck for you right here, baby. A whole bucket load.
By the way, what the fuck Jackson guitar is that?
Dude, look, it's badass.
Yeah.
She's got multiple bows, and she just threw one into the crowd like a drumstick.
Okay,
Because
why
you
isn't
do
she?
that with like a $200 bow?
Why isn't she wearing them like fucking arrows?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
This is like magical Hollywood bullshit. This is amazing.
It's so fucking great.
Oh look,
So
Dan Tyson.
adorable. Oh.
Tappy tappy.
Tappa, tappa, tappa.
Tappa tappa tappa. Oh yes. This is good. This is my new
Now
favorite
you
part.
find it.
Oh, yeah.
They were all in a mental institution the entire time.
Oh, I hope so.
They're all dead.
That'd be the best part about it.
It's like that Disney movie. Oh, see? That's why you don't put the heavy ass head on the. Yep, that's why. Don't look at your leg. Fuck yeah, you are.
So, what? Oh, fucking you, power tubes. You're just like you're mocking me.
My turn.
Oh.
Gotta wiggle them. Come on, little fuckers.
You don't need your feet.
Oh, Jesus, look at that.
Yes! Lead it forward for the Runaways. Awesome.
There you go.
See?
Yeah. Sorry.
They got some chicks up there now.
Oh, he's got a fucking gem now. Jesus Christ.
It's a fantasy.
It's a Pia. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, it is.
It's the Pia.
Oh, ew.
Congratulations. Bronze medalist.
Silver medalist. Came in second.
Oh, hey, looks like you're going viral.
Well, at least I didn't get arrested. So, progress?
No bad publicity, right?
Fucking power slave shirt.
All right, well, I got a date. Yeah, she's a pediatrician. Big tits. Natural.
Not a client.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh my God.
I can't believe
Oh
it.
my God.
It's fine. It's cool. They're nice guys. The people have spoken. This is what they want.
No, fuck them.
Fuck him. Every single one.
Who are people gonna remember? Us. That is us right there, headlining.
We were good.
No, we were fucking great.
You smashed that intro, dude.
Yes, you did. That was some yo-yo.
Yo-yo ma shit. Oh, Jesus
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Slap them in their faces with his double bass dick.
Where?
Yes, I did.
You know what? What about their fads? Fads come and go, but not us. We're forever.
Now it starts for us. Now people know our name.
Skullflower.
Fucking skullflower.
Pure Solid. All right. D.B. Weiss, written by. I know that name. I don't know why. Greg Shapiro. I don't know why. Which is that black man see you?
I mean, there is an impressive amount of the posters on the walls is really great.
Hella, right?
Oh yeah,
right.
Music.
So
oh,
much
here we go.
gear. So much nice
I mean-
gear. Yeah, man.
Executive music producer Tom Morello.
Yeah.
There you have it, folks.
Well, and so that
How do they know? How do they know? Oh, that's how they know.
Yeah. This is Rage Against the Machine money. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. I love this Rage Against the Machine money.
and such a random choice to have the fucking Ibanez Pia guitar at the end.
I'm sure it wasn't random. I'm sure Ivan was like, hey.
Oh well, yeah. Like here, take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett Gelman. That's the dad.
Yeah,
that's in everything.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Oh.
And Joe.
Joe Manganiello was the doctor.
See?
Joe Manganiello was the doctor.
I thought that was Big Dick Richie.
Fuck.
That's so Big Dick Richie from fucking Magic Mike.
Fuck.
Like, I mean, I don't know how much more perfect they could have made a movie, but
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Beautiful.
Fuck you, technology.
Beautiful.
Fuck off, technology. Stupid technology. Technology
Yeah.
pisses me off.
That was fucking great, boys.
Thank you, Den Tyson.
Fuck
Yeah, you guys for indulging me and holding off until we could experience this.
Well,
That was
yeah.
fucking worth it.
It was fucking amazing.
Fuck yeah.
It was really freaking fucking great. It really was.
No, that was worth the wait, but I'm totally going to watch it again.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's more. Like I picked up some stuff this time that I hadn't seen.
So
That I hadn't seen before.
that fucking Jackson that he's playing, that a lot of it with the red shark fin inlays and all that, that's a custom shop, right? I don't recognize that guitar at all.
They made it for this movie. It's a one-off from the Jackson Custom Shop.
Yeah,
and it's got history, and they've been posting about it.
Okay, that because I was saying I've never seen a Jackson like that before.
Nope.
And the body shape and like all that finish with the red and the black and the red shark fin inlays and all that. It's like that's not a real fucking Jackson. That's a custom shop. That's a custom shop that this movie spent $15,000 on. Because they also ordered it. They ordered it from the custom shop and they said we want it tomorrow. So they're like, oh, okay. So they prioritized it and gave it to him in like 3 months or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. If you can read about it, I read a whole thing about what they're doing with it now and all this shit. But yeah, it's badass. I think it's killer. I mean, you shape it's time, right?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Are they gonna do a run of it?
They're being coy about it, at least as far as I read.
Oh,
they
fuck
didn't.
them. They're gonna announce it at NAMM next year.
Yeah, I'm sure. It will absolutely be at NAMM this year.
Oh,
like
the summer one, yeah, in a couple months or whatever. Oh fuck yeah, it will be absolutely. Yeah, and then they'll probably winter NAMM next year if it goes back to normal in Anaheim and all that bullshit. They'll fucking hey, guess what? And they'll have like a production run of it that's like made in like Korea or some shit like that. That's like $1,400 or some shit. You know they will.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think it's badass. I think it's a fucking rad design, and it's as metal as it needs to be for these days, right? I mean,
oh, for sure.
I don't know. I think it's badass. But anyway, yeah, that was. I'm glad you got out of it a similar experience than I got out of it.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah. Did you figure out what Marshall that was that he was playing through? The head?
Oh, we should go look. It's I think it's a DSL 150. But the crazy thing about it is, it has to be a joke. There's a green force space rack unit that is the Behringer version of the Line 6 rack pod.
Yes. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, that's the Behringer version of it?
Version. It's the fake. It's what Behringer was stealing. So it's like worse than the Line 6 Pod Pro.
I'm so fucking gonna fast forward to a good shot of that fucking thing and look at it.
I'm gonna take a good shot of your fucking thing and look at it.
Fuck yeah, you are. Fucking.
Oh god.
iPhone it to your thingy with your deal and your stuff.
And then he's got.
And there was there a shot of the pedal board that he had? Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that. Look at that fucking thing.
It's
I think that's not a JCM 800, is it?
He's got a fucking Kirk. That's the Kirk Hammett wall, right?
Yeah. And the rack.
Yeah. And then.
Are you going to see the pedal board? Oh,
yeah,
you do get the pedal board.
Yeah. At 27 seconds in, there's a shot of the pedal board. And for some reason, the Electro Harmonics. What is that, Jay? Do you know what that is?
It's a pants pedal.
Is that?
Yeah, it's a pants pedal.
Word.
It's a metal buff.
What's the one on the far right?
It's got a tape on it. You can't. That's not happening. You can't have it. You can't have it when you want to have it. You can't have it when you want to have it.
That.
They have the Pog 2 taped off, and they have the MXR EQ that Slayer would use, and they have the Rat pedal, and they have the TC Electronics
TC Long's Dark Matter. Yeah, the fucking Boss Digital delay that everyone and their mom had.
Hey, drunk people talking about pedals, everybody.
Even my
It's
mom
like-
has that pedal.
it's
Jesus
the
Christ.
Paul Lind. It's the Paul Lind Halloween special of your pants.
That
Did you guys go to the beginning
What's that?
to look at the board? Where are you looking on the pedal board?
It's 27 seconds in at the beginning of the movie.
Oh, word.
Seconds
Oh, yeah.
or
Okay.
minutes.
27 seconds in. And that that pedal that is the black one that you can't read the name at all, that looks like a fucking I want to say that's either a Hughes and Kettner pedal or I think Mesa Boogie made one that looked like that had the goofy lines like that as part of the logo.
Turning off the recording now.
And there we are, the end of the Metal Lords with My Buddies saga. Thank you so much to Dan, Brian, and Jackie, and thanks so much to you for enjoying peeping in on our interactions. I hope it was nice. I hope it was fun. I hope it was silly, and it, kind of made you happy in some goofy, wacky way. National Sexual Assault Hotline is 1-800-656-4673, and the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255. If you're hurting, if you're in pain, reach out to somebody, please. Don't make a lot of decisions on your own if you can stop yourself. I know you don't need to hear this right now. I'm planting it in your brain so you remember it's there at a time when you do need it. Rock and roll is the best. So are you. Thanks for giving a damn about how rock and roll is made and how movies are made. Going to be finishing up my Elvis saga and my Eddie and the Cruisers saga next. If you're a regular listener, that's what is coming up for you. If you tuned into this Metal Lords two-parter as a first-time listener, thank you very much. I hope you'll listen to more. But if you don't, I'm glad you were here just for this. Be dangerous, unpredictable, and make a lot of noise. Take care.